Are we live?
We're live.
Oh man, here we go. It's 9 o'clock on the dot.
Oh, I forgot to put our names on there for anybody who doesn't know who we are.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Is that in? That's in the box. Well, hi. I'm John.
And I'm Ashley.
And together we are
John and Ashley Fisher. Triple Diamonds. They look global.
I got a dog on me. That's why I'm eating my funny face. There we go.
7.
Okay. And this is Jackson.
This is Jackson. He's going to make one little quick hello.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I'm going to move to the cat. So it's our first live training video in our official office. Oh, Jackson's got his big old cat. Okay, bud.
All right. We're working on it.
Okay, so we are going to do a little bit of a getting started, newbie to ruby kind of thing. And then we're going to also go into Instagram. So this business can be worked by anybody, because whether you got kids or not, because we've got sweet little babies. Okay, so when you get started, you are going to get a business builder kit. It's going to come in a cute box, and it's going to have 4 wraps. It's going to have some business supplies that you need to get started. It's also going to have like a coupon to the store and everything. But we really want to encourage you to get started before your kit gets there. The amazing thing about this company is the minute you join the party, not only are you qualified for commission, but your e-suite, which we're going to go over some terms in a minute, your e-suite, your website, they're running. So if they're running, you are too, because your business is running. And we say if your mouth is open, your business is open. So that's one of the things that John always likes to encourage people to do is get started before your kit gets there. Don't wait for it. And while you're waiting for your kit, you're going to have some important sites. You should see it.
I wanted to post it.
You can't see it. Oh. I'm sorry. Can you advise me?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll periscope it.
Oh, you're going to periscope it? Okay.
So I can put this right here, and we can periscope that, and then you can see what you're talking about too.
Okay, well, all right, fine. We're going to have to show you a couple of it, though. All right, so some important sites that you're going to get on. So the first one is going to be your eSuite, your back office. It is eSuite, E-S-U-I-T-E, .myitworks.com. So in this, it's your back office where you're going to place orders, enroll loyal customers and distributors. You can see your customers and your team's orders. It's also going to have a documents library that has flyers. So for people who like to post flyers and stuff, it has flyers. It has rules, which I love the rules. And you guys are business owners, so please make sure you check those out. And it has product info. The second one that's going to be really great for you is myitworksproductcoach.com. And this one has product information, it has frequently asked questions, and it has compliant information. And that's super important. It has the way people are going to ask you, how does the wrap work? Is it water weight? And you want to make sure that you're giving a compliant and correct answer. And so you can go to myitworksproductcoach.com and just copy and paste the answer. And y'all, John and I have a lot of things memorized now, but when we started, I actually went into the documents library. I didn't know about Product Coach. I went into
That was new.
It was?
Yeah.
I went into the documents library of eSuite, and I printed a product info sheet on every product that we had, put them in a little binder. And so when people ask me questions, I either, if we were face to face, like turned to the page and was like, oh, here, you can look at it right here. or if I was like talking online, I turned to the page and then just like typed whatever it said. So as you're learning the products, that's a really great tool for you to utilize. Well, you can't really press the whole iPhone because I'm going to use it.
You know what? I'm posting the pictures of each one in our team call.
Okay. And so the third one that I love, do you like these shirts? Well, okay, not this one, but
oh, I gotta give
not
back
that
shirts
one either. Okay, well, do you like these shirts? These are gives back shirts, and you cannot get them at my It Works.
Oh, here's what took me so long getting ready today.
Okay.
Can't find my Greens Fanatic shirt.
Oh no, John lost that tank top. Whatever will we do?
You.
No, it was not. So this is where you can't see it. This is where it's the light. You have huge clothes and business tools. Look, I just worked really hard on it, so we're gonna use it. So blitz cards, product catalogs, all kinds of other stuff that you're gonna use. Okay, look, I did. All right.
Here, I'll flip for you.
Thank you. All right, so page 2.
Now, real quick, she mentioned you can't get these at the store. You have to go to events. So make it to an event and get your gives back.
You can get your gives back shirt. Okay, so we are going to talk a little bit. Okay, what is it? Is it the right above? There we go.
It's the white paper, white balance.
Listen, Walmart didn't have a lot of things, and I walked in to Office Max and it closed at 7 and it's 7:15. Okay. So we're going to talk about common phrases that y'all are going to hear us say and tell you I have no idea what it is. So we've got first, loyal customer. Yes, you can take a photo of it and post it. Okay, so first one we've got is loyal customer. You'll see it abbreviated LC, loyal customer. That is a person who gets wholesale pricing, so they get up to 40% savings. They also get a lot of rewards such as perk points, which is 10% back on all their purchases. They get free shipping after 3 months. They get this referral link where if somebody signs up on it within their first 30 days of being a loyal customer, then they will get either a free box of wraps or $35 in perk points, and those are like dollars basically. So a loyal customer is somebody who places an initial order and 2 consecutive orders after that. And so the cool thing about it is, though, is the orders can change. Sorry, I put it down. There you go. Now you can sit up. The orders can change. They don't have to order the same thing. Okay, you want to do some of them?
Yeah, sure. So next down the line, if you check out, I just posted a picture of this in the thread.
Sorry, I didn't try it before.
It's a new thing. We're working on it.
It's good in person.
It's great in person. So,
maybe y'all should be in person.
Yeah,
no,
everybody come here now. Charleston is the place to be.
Okay.
So we all know what a distributor is because we are one. So we you just went through LC, right? So now we're on DT. So DTs. So that's we use the abbreviation DT to say it's a distributor. And then real quick and easy, anything that's got a P in front of it, like a PLC or PDT, is potential. That's somebody who has actually asked the questions about it and wants to have a conversation with you.
Or it's somebody that you want to have on your team. You know, it's somebody that you think would be good, and you're like, oh, that's a potential loyal customer. So these are people that they haven't signed up, but you're kind of thinking towards that, or they've expressed interest towards that.
Real quick, this is not on the list, but it goes in perfectly right here. So, like, all the people on your hundreds list, so there's a new term for you, the hundreds list, are technically PLCs or PDTs. Yeah. Those are all people that you want to have on your team. It's your network, is what it is.
So we've got Fast Start and Fast Start Qualify. So a Fast Start is a $100 bonus. It's a $99 bonus that you receive on Fridays, and sometimes if we're lucky, Mark Pentecost gives them to us on Thursdays. But you get a Fast Start when you have someone join your team, and they get 2 loyal customers within their first 30 days. And the way that you get Fast Start Qualified is by you yourself getting 2 loyal customers in your first 30 days. And so when you did that, your enroller got a fast start bonus, or an FS or an FSB, and they received that $100 bonus on Friday for you.
Now, in order for that to happen, the 2 loyal customers is one of the criteria. The other criteria is that you have to either run your 80 BB auto ship, or have 150 in PBB, right?
Which leads John to his next 2.
Yeah, bonus volume, personal bonus volume, group bonus, group volume. So all of our sales are calculated in BV, bonus volume. If you look in your eSuite documents, there's actually a little chart that tells you how much BV you get for each item, and that's how much money you make money off of. Personal bonus volume is your sales and your orders yourself, but it does not count anything on your team under you, okay? Your group volume is your orders, your sales, and your whole team. Anything under you is considered your group volume. So you use that for ranking later on.
Right. Now the wrap is our sizzle product, and you're going to hear the wrap called that crazy wrap thing, the wrap, or the ultimate body applicator. It is actually called the ultimate body applicator. Whenever you register for an event, you register under the ultimate body applicator. And that can be found in your policies and procedures, which you'll also see called P&P. And that's where you find those kind of rules about how you run your business and some, safe things that you're allowed to say and things you aren't allowed to say. And those are found in your eSuite or your back office, which we talked about.
We're still doing the same thing.
Yeah, they're the same thing. So those are some terms that we get from those 2, eSuite or back office. And we talked about that. That's where you place all those orders and check out everything and find your document library.
So yeah, I love policies, procedures, read them. They're very important, but it's going to put you to sleep. So a lot of people, if you use the little app for your phone, it says RC on there, and I could never figure out what it was. Somebody finally told me, though, that's your rebate credit. You get the rebate credit for signing up 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, right?
Yeah.
So you go fast start is 2, rebate credit for your 120 product credit is 4 loyal customers.
Yeah.
So that's also necessary for your Ruby bonus.
Yep, and you get that with your auto ship, which you may see us call AS, or the 150. So we're going to talk, we kind of led into it a little bit, but we're going to talk about the steps to be successful in this business and how to earn those rebate credits and those wrap rewards, those fast starts. So steps to success, it's 3 simple steps. Whether you are brand new in this business, haven't even started this business yet, or you are, triple diamonds like John and I. We do these 3 simple steps every month. So your first step is going to be, just hold that for me. Your first step is going to be, thank you, is going to be qualify for commission. So you're going to qualify for commission by either having your 80 bonus volume auto ship or 150 personal bonus volume, which we just discussed what both of those are. Now the cool thing about our business is when you sign up with your kit, that's going to qualify you for commission that first month. But then the next month, you're going to re-qualify every month by committing to your business with an 80 bonus volume auto ship, which is 2 boxes of wraps, a box of wraps, and a box of greens on the go, whatever. And these are products that you can either sell or you can use to be a product of the product, or 150 personal bonus volume between your customers' orders and your personal orders. So then we go to step 2, which step 2 is our wrap rewards. So in your first month, your goal is to get 4 loyal customers like we talked about for that rebate credit, right? So when you sign your first loyal customer and your second loyal customer, the neat thing is you get a box of wraps for $25. Now wraps we sell for $25 each, and 4 come in a box. So that's a $75 profit just by going out there and finding your first 2 loyal customers, which, as we said, makes you fast start qualified. So you can start earning those $100 bonuses on people who join your team. So then we go to loyal customer 3 and 4, and not only do you get another wrap reward, another box of wraps for $25, so another potential $75 profit, but you get that $120 in free product. And that, for us, you know, we use that to get something that I wanted to try, because we couldn't really afford the extra. But that's also a really great potential profit for you. That's 2 boxes of wraps. That's potential $200 cash. So right there, you can see just on those wrap rewards, you can make $350 cash between the rebate credit and the wrap rewards. So then we go to step 3, which is go Groovy. And so we talked a little bit about, you know, building a business, and we'll show you how to go Groovy. But step 3 is finding 3 people who want to join your business, who want to, you know, make some extra money, who want to get some products for free, who, you know, want to help you out, whatever it is, whatever their why is. Everybody has a different reason for joining. We actually joined, very funny. I became a loyal customer, and we could not afford, we could not afford the, so like a workout.
It's good for your shoulders right there. Just hold things up real high all day.
We could not afford the products. And so, of course, I got great wrap results. And John, and you know, I bought them. And John was like, I cannot afford her to buy these. But he's always really great and unable to say no to his sweet, pretty wife. So he actually joined the business and just wanted to make $100 so that we could afford the products that we wanted. So everybody has a different reason for joining. So I'm ready now. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So step 3 is go Groovy. So your goal every month is to find 3 people who join your business. And the neat thing about it is when you get that first distributor and they get their 2 loyal customers, guess what you get? A fast start bonus. And then when you get that second distributor and they get their 2 loyal customers, a fast start bonus. And that third and 2 loyal customers, a fast start bonus. So you have a potential to earn $300 right there just in bonuses for adding people to your team and teaching them how to do these steps that we're teaching you. Now, as we talk about building Ruby, actually the next couple pages.
Right?
Yeah, sorry. Just right here. I did the order wrong. There we go. So as we talk about going Ruby, your goal every month is to sign 3 loyal or 3 distributors. Sorry.
Okay, big chart.
All right, so it's you, and let's say you sign your mom, your sister, and your best friend. Now, a Ruby is 5 people total. So you sign your mom, your sister, your best friend. Let's say your sister's a rock star. So she signs her sorority sister and her church friend. Then your Ruby chart's filled, everybody work together. Now, the neat thing about the business is if you're somebody who works really fast, you can help your team. So if you signed your mom, your sister, your best friend, and your sorority sister, you can actually put your sorority sister under your sister, because let's say they're together, and you can start helping build these boxes. So you get a Ruby by having an executive, which is a person who is commission qualified. So they run their 80 bonus volume auto ship, or they have 150 personal bonus volume. On our team, we run auto ships. We say auto ship is the law because I don't like to put my money in anybody else's hand, and I don't think you do either. And we get the products to sell and to use. So the executive has their commission qualified, and then they have 2 qualified legs. So a qualified leg is someone who has 400 bonus volume. So that's, as we talked about earlier, it's the volume attached to our order, or our products and our orders. And this comes from their personal orders, their loyal customers' orders, and let's say they had a distributor down here, it would even count their orders as well. But they need to have 400. So mom, on your top line, a Ruby needs an executive and 2 qualified legs. So your mom needs to have 400 in her orders, her customers' orders. And then your best friend, 400 in her orders, her customers' orders. Your sister, make sure she's commission qualified. That That holds up promotions sometimes. So make sure your sister's running that auto ship. And then you either helped her fill those boxes with her distributors, or she filled them herself with her sorority sister and her church friend, and they both got their volume to 400 bonus volume. And that right there is how you make a ruby.
And I want to say this real quick. When we're talking about those qualified legs, let's say your best friend actually signs somebody up too. She signs up her other best friend she didn't tell you she had. Well, you get to combine these two people to make that 400.
But use can be very clear.
The whole, this is called a leg. That's a leg. That's a leg. Anything off of you is a leg. Everything has to add up to 400 or more in the whole leg.
Yeah, and then the an average ruby makes $599, and you saw how we talked about those fast start bonuses. So that's you make fast start bonuses and you make wrap cash as well. So getting started in your business, launching yourself to success. So I really like nowadays to have my people who start to do a Facebook post, kind of like a an announcement. It's a Facebook announcement post. And I'm going to read that to y'all so you can kind of get an idea. So it just says, hey y'all, I'm from Scout. I'm so excited to announce my new venture with It Works Global. We have a body wrap that tightens, tones, and firms anywhere from the neck down. And I have 4 coming to my house. Reserve yours today and tomorrow for $25 only. And so I like to have them make that post to kind of have people, you know, see what they're doing, start selling those wraps before those wraps even get there, and to start gearing people up towards that launch party. The next thing, John kind of mentioned it, is your hundreds list. So this is a list of 100 people. If you want to put more, power to you. But try to find 100 people. There's some memory joggers you can easily if you need those. But make a list, go through your phone, go through your Facebook, go through your mom's address book. If your mom is like mine and uses an address book with people in it to kind of jog you, and write them down and contact them. Send them the announcement post. Hey, I joined the business. Have you ever heard of that crazy wrap thing? Keep it really simple, but reach out to them and then tell them, hey, I'm gonna have a launch party. And a launch party is just getting people to come in and see those products, selling those wraps that you've got coming. And if you sell them beforehand, that's great. Your enroller can come and help you out. And I forgot to mention, in the announcement post, I really like to have people tag their enroller or me, because that way if they get any questions, I can kind of be there to answer them. If they get any negativity, I can see that and be there to encourage them that it happens. You know, I mean, but you know, the horses don't run races standing on the sideline. So I can kind of be there to encourage them.
I just never knew there were sidelines at the horse races.
What do you think those benches will be all stand on? That's the sideline. So anyway, so get your hundreds list, contact everybody, let them know you started a business, have you tried that crazy wrap thing, have you heard about it, hey, I'm having a launch party. A lot of people like to make a Facebook event, and that is great. And if you even want to do your launch party online, you know, like as you're doing an in-person one, or if you just want to do an online one, that's great. But make sure that you still are personally inviting people. Don't rely on those Facebook events. That's one thing that I kind of learned the hard way. But when I got to thinking about it, I never checked those. People, my mom is always like, if she's watching, she's always like, I told you it's on Facebook. And I'm like, I never look at those. So make sure that you are actually reaching out to people and inviting them to your party. And have the party no matter what. So
that's another good point. So reach out to them other ways besides just Facebook. I think calling people helps a lot. But like you said, have your party no matter what. Have your party no matter what. Our first party was, well, our enroller couldn't make it. And then
neither could any of our guests.
Neither did our friends. Neither did anybody else we know, or our neighbors. But I was there, and she was there. And sweet Ashley Fisher, the nurse that she was then, who totally didn't do the business thing then, still went through the entire party just for me and wrapped me and everything, just so that we could get the feel for it and know what we were doing. And then you know what? The next time we had a party, everybody who came loved what we did. What did we do? Like 8 loyal customers on our first real party?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So because we were practicing, we knew what we were talking about.
Yeah.
And even if you're not practiced, hey, we're all people.
Yeah.
We all make little mistakes and stutters. So.
Yeah. So you might want to call it a sample party too. Have people like, hey, come over.
Practice party. That's what I like
John likes to call it practice party. But yeah, you might want to call it a sample party. Hey, come over, sample some of my stuff. Just check it out, and come see what we are starting to do now. Be a goal digger. So everything about this business is mindset. There is a great book. It's now it's on Netflix. It's a movie now. It's a little weird. Okay, don't judge a book by its cover. But it's a great movie called The Secret, and it's all about mindset, and it's all about laws of attraction, and it's all about what you put into the world is what you're gonna get back. What you think on is what you're gonna get. Thoughts become things, and it's so true in this business. If you are in a negative mindset, if you are listening to any negative, if you are, down in the dumps, if you are like, oh, it's my first month slow, or oh, my small town hates it. I mean, a girlfriend of mine said that her small town actually has a game where they make fun of people when they see them in their Average shirts. And so, you're gonna have people out there, but like I said, nobody on the sidelines is winning a race. So get your mindset straight. Watch The Secret, read The Secret. I personally like to watch it, it's just easier. And do that within your first month. And then do it once a month after that, because it just helps you kind of remind yourself that what you are thinking on is that kind of aura that you're putting out. And that's what people are going to see and feel, and that's what you're going to get more of. Write your goals down. So that's one of the biggest things is about affirmations too, is writing it down. There's something to be said about writing it and seeing it that makes you go after it more. So write your goals down. Print those steps to success out. Fill them in as people are coming. I noticed when I do that, when I print the steps to success out, actually papered and write it in and have it posted up, I fill more of those out. And when I don't fill them out. So write your goals down and then share your goals. Share your goals with the team. Share your goals with your enroller. Share your goals with your Facebook, because your adventure is their rescue. Your dreaming is their desire. One of the biggest things that kind of, I think, really helped me and affected me and changed me was Jenna on our team. It joined and actually had no desire to retire herself. She's now a stay-at-home mom. But she had no desire to do that. She wanted to retire her husband. And one day she said to me, in talking about the business, that she had quit dreaming. And that's one of the things that I think we don't realize, but we quit dreaming just kind of naturally. The world kind of beats you down. I don't think John was dreaming when he was in the Navy, and I wasn't dreaming when I was a nurse. You just kind of quit dreaming, and you don't realize that you quit dreaming until you start doing it again. And I have a child who's entered the room now again, and I don't want to raise him not to be a dreamer. I don't want to raise him. I'm not a dreamer. Oh, stop it. I don't want to raise him to think that you can't dream and that you can't have big goals. So share your goals with your Facebook, and you will be amazed at how many people your story and your ability to say, I quit dreaming and I'm dreaming again, how many people that's going to affect.
I got one. Dude, Miranda Hall, props to you. I saw that post about somebody calling you out saying you get to have an opinion when you have a real job or something like that, and you shut them down. I loved that. That was great. Way to stick up for yourself. So, what else I have to say to everybody? She talks about the universe. I talk about Cat Williams. She gets me for this. We're going to go through this real quick. If you have haters, that means you're doing something right. That's all I'm going to say about it. Your job is to do cool things and to do good stuff, and their job is to hate on you if you're doing cool things and doing good stuff. If you weren't doing good, they wouldn't hate on you.
Yeah. So now we're going to get into building your business. The great thing about It Works Global is you can build your business any way that works for you. So the hundreds list is kind of universal for everybody. Get that list down. But if you are more of a caller than a Facebook messenger, then when you make that hundreds list, you can call them all. If you're more of texter than you are a Facebook messenger, then you can text them all. You can do what you are good at. Step 2 is blitzing. So blitzing is you get these little cards, and I don't have one in the purse. Sorry. The office is still a work in progress. But you get these little cards, and it on the front says, "Have you tried that crazy wrap thing?" And on the back it says, "This is what it does with the before and after." So blitzing is simply just putting that coupon, because it's a $5 off coupon, in the hands of people. And it's as easy as, "Hey, I have a coupon, for my product. Here you go." Or, "Hey, have you heard of that crazy wrap thing?" And I literally, that's what I do. "Hey, I have a coupon for my product. Here you go." Or, "Hey, have you heard of that crazy wrap thing?" And I pass those out as we're in the grocery. John is probably the king blitzer.
I hand them out to just total strangers, not just moments of opportunity. I seek people out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go give one to that random person running that way.
We were at dinner the other day, and this is the great thing about this business. You can work it any way you want, and you can throw it in with your life. And that's how you should be working this business. It is meant to be friendships, fun, and freedom. It's meant to be fun. And Pam Sauter says, if you ever feel like you're working, get out, put your phone down, go take a walk, because that's when you'll be inspired. And that's actually when she came up with the steps to success, was on a walk. And so we were at dinner the other night waiting for our table, and there was a mom who was nursing a baby. And as soon as she got done, I was sitting on this bench and she was sitting on that bench, and as soon as she got done, John was like, "Hey, do you have a card?" And I said, "Yeah." And I pulled a card out of my purse, because I always carry them on me. And he walked over to her and gave her a coupon, told her a little bit about her story. And, she was like, "Yeah, I've heard of this. Does it really work?" That's how we got the conversation going. So that's blitzing. Another way you can build your business is with parties. If you're a partier, if you like that, then have parties. Have weekly wrap parties at your house, sample parties. Have people come over. If that's what you like, then that's what you can do. Another one is social media. And there's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Periscope. What else is there?
There's a ton.
Yeah.
Those are the major ones, obviously. But you can find these little tiny social media things.
Yeah.
People just are eclectic on. And that's a deep audience too. They're all more connected that way.
Yeah. So tonight we're going to talk specifically about Instagram. And we're going to talk about building your business on Instagram. Thank you. And so a little bit about Instagram. Instagram is a picture app, and I made a little, you can't really see it.
I'm working on it.
That's kind of what it looks like. It's like a little camera, and you like my artistic drawing. So Instagram is it's a picture app, and it's instant, and it's, the picture could speak 1,000 words or whatever that saying is. So some guidelines for Instagram are no wrap, skinny wrap, anything like that in your username or your bio. Now, if you will see mine, I am currently Fit Nurse Rapper.
It was the Wrap Queen.
I was the Wrap Queen, so I changed from that. So I'm kind of stuck with that for a little bit, because I got a lot of cards out there with my wrap name on it. So unfortunately, I started before we learned this. So try to stay away from wrap, skinny wrap, all of that in your name and in your bio. The next thing is have at least 1,500 followers. You want, Instagram's kind of like a popularity contest with followers. And the more followers, the more people see you and pay attention to you. And the thing about Instagram, though, is you may need to follow 3,000 people in order to get 15,000 followers. But you want to have at least 15,000 followers. The next thing is you want to keep your followers and your following number even. Because let's say you have 2,000 followers, but you're following 7,000, you look like a creeper, spam, fake account, just a rap girl who's trying to sling some rap. And that's not being thoughtful. And John Eric teaches us to be thoughtful, and you can do it on Instagram. You just have to be a little more creative than saying being in person and being able to give somebody a hug. But one of the ways, make sure you're keeping your followers and your following even. Be consistent with Instagram. I know it's very easy to get frustrated and say that Instagram isn't working for you because I've done it myself. But be consistent on Instagram, because the more you love on it and the more you put into it, the more it's going to start to pay off. And don't be an infomercial. So one of the biggest guidelines about Instagram is don't just post it where it's stock. It is supposed to be your life in pictures. And yes, we love It Works Global. And yes, It Works Global is my life. I literally live, eat, sleep, breathe wraps. But I've got to be more than that to get people to be interested. And I always tell everybody, people buy you before they ever buy what you sell. In fact, a lot of people, maybe they're not buying what you sell, they're buying you. They're buying your dream, that adventure that you're on. So don't be an infomercial. I took a picture, and I want to show y'all of an Instagram that followed me today. And I, first of all, don't let rap people follow me. I block all rap people because Instagram is a very cold market. So your leads, like, you need to make sure that you're protecting your leads. So I don't let other rap girls follow us. And if y'all will notice, a lot of people on our team, I won't follow you back, because you'll see why in a second, because we're going to talk about going through people's followers. So I don't let other rap girls follow me, and I pretty much block all of the rap girls and rap guys so that I know that my leads and stuff are protected and that I'm not accidentally, inadvertently taking other people's stuff either. But so an Instagram that I got, I would like to cover the ladies in that, but hold on, let's just edit that for a second so that you don't have to see your name. Okay, there we go. Now you don't have to see your name. Okay, so her thing is, her bio is, there it is. Okay, so call or text with her phone number, mom, wife, entrepreneur. Get your sexy back with her skinny backs, skinny wraps. Make money, join my team with her direct link. And her stuff is pretty much nothing but before and afters. And this girl has skinny wraps and a bottle of Patron. So there's her one. So that is what you don't want to do. That's all the guidelines broken right there. Make money, join my team. People don't really care to make money for you. And join my team posts don't work. So that's kind of some guidelines. So you don't want to do that. That is being an infomercial and breaking multiple guidelines of Instagram. So then let's talk about, I do want to tell y'all a cool thing. So one of the things, Instagram is an app on your phone, but yeah. Yeah, no, I just didn't have, I'm going to do that. But Instagram is an app on your phone, but there is actually a online on your computer website. It's called Ink361, INK361, the numbers, .com. And the cool thing about this is you'll be on your computer and you can pretty much do everything but post a picture. You can look at your Instagram, you can look at your followers, you can actually follow people. So that is one way that I think that you will like to use because it's a larger screen. And I like that because the larger screen kind of helps me look and see what I've been posting. Have I posted too many before and afters? Have I posted too many where it's like, I kind of looked at my Instagram the other day and was like, it's so busy. And so that's one way to kind of get an overview of it, and also to follow and unfollow on a computer. But we will talk about some apps and stuff. So in your bio, what are you going to say? So the thing about the bio is this, when you're on a private account, this is all that people are going to see. So you've got to make it interesting, because this is like your first impression, your 15 seconds of fame, right? This is all they're going to see right here on your bio. So you need to have ways to contact you. Email, phone number, direct Facebook link. And now, you guys, if your direct Facebook link, you go to like your computer, and in that URL, you would be on your Facebook page, and that URL you would copy and paste. If you've never messed with it, you're gonna have a lot of numbers and a lot of like dashes and like underscores, and it's gonna be really long and it's gonna be crazy. So go to settings in your Facebook, and then go to username and change it. Yeah, like mine is the Skinny Duo. I don't know what yours is.
It's either the John Fisher or John.Fisher.81. Yeah, I'm apparently the John Fisher now that we don't do Johnny Raps anymore. So if you guys are looking for me.
Yeah, that was a change.
All the millionaires are the something, so I figured I was on my way there, because that's what I envision for the universe.
There you go. So do that. Go change your Facebook link so it's not some crazy long number, and then put it in your bio. And so, because that's how people can do. And another thing I like to do, well, I'll tell you in a minute. So like I said, be interesting, because this is your 15 seconds of fame, and no skinny raps, no, skinny rap empire, no rap girl, none of that in your bio. Okay, we're ready for the next one.
Ready to show this? Okay, I already posted this picture of this one, but we've kind of been talking about it a little bit. So we're doing the Instagram bio information, right?
Yes.
Oh, you're ready to flip this?
Yes.
She's ready to flip this, but this is the page that I just posted and we just talked about.
And one of the things I do like to do on Instagram is adding my pictures to my photo map. And I actually made a custom photo map that says, add me with my Facebook link. So that is kind of cool for us to use. I'm sorry, Rob Grove, I have to block you. All right, so we're going on to the next page. So this is the Instagram, following, posting, all of that stuff. Okay, you can probably put it down in the picture.
And I'm going to take a picture of this and post it.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do, and I'm going to actually kind of show you on my phone. All right, so we're going to talk about finding people. We told you needed to have 1,500 followers, right? So how do you get 1,500 followers? So the first thing you're going to do is get into your Instagram, and the little magnifying glass person right here. Let me see if I can how do I change the brightness on this one? There it is. There we go. Let's see if that, does that help you? Okay, the little magnifying glass right there is where we're going to do search. We're going to go in the search bar. So we're going to search hashtags. And I like to search hashtags for stuff that I'm interested in. Like I have a boy, so I might search boy mom. I have a girl, so I might search girl mom. I have a diva girl, so I might search mom of a diva. We like some boutique clothing, so I might search the special boutique clothing that Annalie wears. If you like chocolate, like let's search, okay, I like coffee, so let's search Starbucks, even though I've stopped having it. And the cool thing about it is you can search top posts, people, tags, or places. Well, I'm going to search tags because that's the hashtags. And there's over 400,000 Starbucks hashtags. Imagine that. Okay, so like here's all the pictures of people who have posted something with hashtag Starbucks. Okay, so I'm gonna find a picture that I like. Found it right here. Now I'm gonna click on their name. Cafe, food, things, decor, travel, life. Okay, cool. So they look like a real person. They don't look like they're 5. That's another thing. So I'm going to follow her. Now the thing after I follow her is be thoughtful. You know, John Eric teaches us to be thoughtful and stop being strategic. And I'm trying to grow my network and get to know people. So I'm going to click the lines right here. Come on. How do I fix that? Will that help you? Okay, so on the top, I'm going to click the 3 lines right here because normally it's in like a grid and you have to like click on every picture. Well, when you click the 3 lines, the neat thing is I can go down and double tap. Yep, it's a photo stream. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Okay, and then so I'm gonna like 5 to 10 pictures that she posts, and then I'm gonna comment on one because we're being thoughtful. Compliment people. You know, your likes are like high fives, and your comments are like hugs. And so, what are you laughing at? So I'm going to.
I drink unsweet tea. I was laughing because I just saw this.
Oh, you just now saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to comment on something and say, like, if she's wearing a pretty shirt, like, oh my goodness, that color looks good on you. Or, like, if she took a good picture, hey, girl, that's a great picture. And, okay, sorry, I can't type and talk all at the same time, obviously. So I'm going to comment something. Now, here's why you block other rap girls. Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to her. You can either go to her followers or who's following her just by clicking at the top. It says followers and following, and you'll notice 334 and 282. She's a pretty close number. And then I'm going to go to her followers and just follow. And I'm just going to click down, follow. And so I'll do about 60 of those. I'll kind of go through and add 10 of her friends, and then I'll go back out and I'll search the hashtag again, or search a different hashtag, like yoga pants. Search. I've made jokes about how my uniform is yoga pants. So I'll go on a girl. I'll like her. I'll follow her. I'll like about 5 to 10 of her things, and then I will comment on one, and then I will go to her followers, and I will like, or I will follow about 10 of them, and then I'll come back out and I'll find another girl to follow, and I'll do it again. And so I follow about 60 people an hour, and then and I make sure to be thoughtful with them. Like, I've got a couple girls on here that we like each other's stuff back and forth, and we're commenting back and forth like very frequently now, and we've developed a relationship on Instagram. So we have this like back and forth, like they post great pictures, she works out, she has kids, and we like already know stuff about each other and are developing a relationship back and forth just from finding them this way, and then consistently liking and commenting on their things and being thoughtful to them. So we'll do that with our followers, and then we're gonna post. So Instagram is your life in post.
Sorry, this is whenever I get lost, because when she starts talking about Instagram, I start doing
He starts working Instagram. So Instagram is your life in posts. So do you want to tell them about the posting?
Oh, there's these. It's a good guideline. The 4 F's. You got food, faces, fashion, and funny stuff, right? So those are things that you can pretty much safely post about and have your audience be happy with you, right? So it keeps things positive. It keeps you visually appealing, since it's a picture app. Yeah. And as you know, everybody posts about food on Instagram. I always post my play fix out to eat my food. So on the other hand, you know, for It Works, we've got friendships, fun, and freedom, and then to throw another F in there, we've got our family. So those are another set of F's that you can post about.
Well, and the great thing about posting it is, you know, we're using a 3-3 rule. It's 3 before and afters and 3 lifestyle posts. But when I say 3 before and afters, if you look at my Instagram, I haven't done a side-by-side before and after. You know, like, I don't do 3 of those. I don't go boom, boom, boom. Before and afters are us using the product, us, you know, with the product around, us talking about how I took our confianza today because, you know, we got our kitchen cleaned. Or it's, you know, it's things that they're not directly business posts.
Long term, your followers are going to see, hey, I've been using this, and then 3 months down the road, they're going to say, they're still using that, and look at what happened now. So it's giving your followers a chance to actually watch you be the before and after.
Right. So a lot of what I post, I mean, right here I'm in my It Works clothes, but all I say is, I'm fit for business thanks to these cute clothes from our design team. I mean, who doesn't want to wear yoga pants to work? And that's, I mean, that's a business post, but it's not like, join my team. It's, hey, who doesn't want to wear yoga pants? Sorry. Another business post that people don't even know or don't even realize is just a picture of all of us at the One Team, One Mission. And then another one is our family. You know, we post our family and talk about, you know, our family and how the business has changed us. But if you look at, you know, today I posted a picture of Annalie spending my Sunday with my Southern Charm and a fried green tomato. I'm so thankful for the days spent with her instead of the hospital like I used to. I mean, that's a business post. That's a lifestyle post or before and after post. But it wasn't a before and after post. It's a picture of our tiny daughter eating a fried green tomato and just sharing that I don't have to be in the hospital anymore. On Sunday now, we went to church and now we're eating fried green tomatoes. So keep it interesting. Food, faces, fun, fashion, funny, friendships, fun, freedom, and family. Like, that's what people want to see. And you need, we talked about, you know, when you're blitzing, living this business as your lifestyle. And on social media, it's even more so because, you know, you can build relationships with thousands of people on social media. It's a lot. You know, like, you can reach a large amount of people, but don't be lazy with it because it does take longer to build a relationship on social media. You know, there is love at first sight, and that's not always the same on social media. They don't know you, so they're going to have to, you know, kind of learn to trust you, see your consistency, see, like John said, you being the before and after and using the products consistently. So make sure you follow that 3-3 rule though. And what we probably do is for every like 5 posts, we kind of throw an It Works post out there. Now those other 5 posts are kind of, they can inadvertently be, you know, It Works posts. And, you know, people don't really realize that, but we probably throw, you know, 1 before and after out there.
I'm sure that it gets exponentially higher at the end of every month, but that's a different story. Okay. You want to stick with this?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So some other posts that you can do on Instagram. You want to get people interacting with you. So I have been doing, the posts that we've been doing in our team page. You know, like, what's the weirdest food you ever eaten? What's your life and song? Whatever those are. I've been posting those on my Instagram every day as well. Another great one is like posting a picture of an island or of a vacation or of a shopping spree and saying tag 3 people that you would take with you. Because that gets people looking at your page and it gets your page interacting. Celebrate your promotions on Instagram. And this is one that I actually haven't done, but learned. But Celebrate your promotions on Instagram. Celebrate your team, because not only is it showing people that the business works, but it's showing people that, you know, we celebrate and we affirm, and there are a lot of people out there that like that. There's a whole section who has a love language that is words of affirmation, and they like the affirming. So celebrate those promotions on Instagram. You want to talk about keeping your followers even by using the apps?
Okay, so I really I think it used to be just unfollow, and now it's Crowdfire. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's switched. So
yeah.
we found this app a long time ago called Just Unfollow, and it was a great way to just see who's posting or who's liking your stuff, who's following you, who unfollowed you, and followers that people you're following who don't follow you back. So you get like all the different ratios there, but not broken out all nerdy like I was just talking about. So it's just a real quick, easy way so that you can go through it and be like, well, this person's not even following me back. I'm not going to follow them either because I'm trying to get my ratio right. So you have all that stuff. You can go through and just real quick tap of the button, boom, gone, 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 gone. It's got a list of people set up for you. You can do between 60 and 100 an hour, I think. I'm not sure exactly what that is. 60. Another fun thing is Crowdfire records when you get the most likes if you use the app frequently. It records when when people are liking your stuff on Instagram. So that means you have a better time to target when you want to post your things. So InstaFollow, I don't know so much about, but it's listed on here. You can shoot that right back to you.
So these are just apps for unfollowing. We mentioned keeping your numbers even, and so you want to keep those numbers even by unfollowing people. So InstaFollow is just another one where you can see who's not following you back and unfollow them. So with Instagram, you want to develop a schedule. You do want to post hourly on Instagram. So I'll give you a little bit of what my schedule looks like, but you're going to need to find a way and a method that works for you. But I'm telling you, I would highly advise you to learn Instagram. A lot of people don't like Instagram, and they're saying, well, it's not working for me. Well, you're not working for it. You aren't learning how to do it appropriately is why it's not working for you, because it works. I've signed distributors and loyal customers from Instagram, and other people in our team have done that. We've had a girl in our team who's done tons of wrap appointments because of Instagram. So it is a place to make money and to get out there and really build your business in the beginning when you're wanting to grow and you're wanting to grow quickly, and you are able to go through the people you know as well as the strangers on Instagram. And it's a great thing for later when you kind of signed up everybody you know, and you're looking for strangers to sign up. You're looking for a network to grow. So it's a great tool to use. So we really want you to learn to use it because it will help you build your business, and it's a tool where you can build your business no matter where you are. I promoted to triple at the bedside of my infant, or not infant, my son, using social media. And if I had relied personally on, just in-person building, I may not have done that. So develop yourself a schedule. You do want to post hourly on Instagram. So I have a timer on my phone. It's for every 59 minutes. That's as much as the iPhone timer goes to. And it goes off. And I usually take Annalie potty, and we do potty time then. And then I make a post, and I stick to my F's. Friendship, fun, freedom, family, fashion, food, funny, and fashion, food, funny. What am I missing? Faces. Selfies. Sorry. Faces.
Let me check my
sorry. So I make a post to stick to one of my, my ex, and I, a lot of times at night, I gather the pictures I'm gonna post. 1 hour and 0 minutes. Yeah, that's me.
Sorry.
I'm blonde. So I I usually at night, like at this time, will go through and find like Pinterest and find pictures I like and kind of gather some pictures in my phone to post tomorrow. You know, because for fashion and, you know, funny, like you can get those off of Pinterest and, you know, kind of have them ready to go.
There's your breakthrough, by the way. If you're like me and you're the person who says I'm not good at Instagram, you catalog things and just use it later. You don't take a picture every single time you're going to post on Instagram. That's why. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I want to throw that in there.
So I make a post and then I start my following. So 60 an hour, because you want to make your goal 300 to 500 every day. So break it down, 60 an hour. Because 6 hours, that'd be what, 360? So there you go. So I follow I showed you how I do it. I search a hashtag, I follow one, I like 5 to 10 photos, comment on one, and then I follow 10 of her friends. And then I come back out and I search a hashtag or the same hashtag, and I usually actually every hour find a hashtag that I'm going to do, and I follow, you know, 60 people that way. And I do the likes and comments as I go along. And then also check your direct messages every hour, because my phone doesn't tell me when I get a direct message, and other people's don't as well. So on Instagram, your direct messages are, it's this little box up top right there. That's your direct messages. So check those every hour when you are checking your posts. And then you want to keep your followers even. So if you have the time and you want to make your unfollow, you know, this time when you post, follow 60, like, comment, check your direct messages, and then unfollow. Okay, I do one big chunk of unfollowing once a week, and like just do it for a day. I haven't really kind of put it in my schedule, but develop yourself a schedule, and then reach out to people, respond, message people. So one of the things that I like to do is if somebody likes a business post or comments, if they like on a business post, if they comment, I'm for sure going to reach out to them. If they like a business post, I direct message them. And so it's super easy how to direct message. I'm going to show you. John sent me a photo. He just direct messaged me. Actually, he did notice me then. That was cool. So here's how you direct message. It's just like taking a photo on Instagram. So we're going to go into our thing. We're going to click the photo. We're going to take the photo. We're going to, you know, put a cute little whatever filter on it. And then followers and direct. We're going to click direct right there. And then the thing is you have to know the person's name. You can't just, you can start typing like and it'll pop somebody up. But you can't just put like, if we don't know their name. If I put like a T, it's going to pop up everybody with T in their name. But so pick who you want to send it to, and then write your caption right there. And this is where I write, hey girl, thanks for the love, you know, were you interested? And then send it. And make sure you check back. And so I always, you know, make sure you're direct messaging and you're keeping your direct messages going. An amazing thing about, whenever Susie Drew and them watch this is for William Drew, right there, it's Sean's feet. And so one of the neat things about Instagram is, you know, we say the fortune is in the follow-up. And so you can actually go into your direct messages and you can find someone that you've messaged. And let's say, like, so this person asked me about something. So I've been following, let's say I've been following up this girl for like 7 months, and she hadn't you know, like she quit responding or whatever. Well, I want to follow up with her again. But the thing is I don't want her to see that every Friday on Follow Up Friday, I've been messaging her. And this is one of the things that's kind of cool about Instagram that you can't do on Facebook. Because on Facebook, my people, if they see, they're like, this girl contacts me every Friday. So on Instagram, what you can actually do is you can swipe to the left and click the trash button and delete, and it will delete my like last bit of the combo. But the cool thing is it'll delete it from her combo too. So like if I don't want her to know that I followed up the same message with like last Friday, or that I don't want her to see that I've been following up every Friday, then I can go through and like delete the convo without having to delete like the person, you know, in my direct message. I don't want to do that. I just want her to not see it's been every Friday for 7 Fridays. So that's one kind of cool, you know, thing, because then they'll get a fresh follow-up, and they'll, you know, they may remember that you're messaging them and stuff, but they won't like see that you're messaging them every Friday. So that's kind of neat. Another thing, and one of the biggest tips, you know, with Instagram too, is get them on your Facebook. Facebook is where you can be a little bit more interactive. The setup, I will admit, you know, is maybe a little bit more easy for people. So get people over to your Facebook, and you do that by having your Facebook in your bio, putting your photos on a, you know, photo map. And let me show you one of mine. And having it say, like right there at the top where the photo map is, it says add me, www.facebook.com/theskinnyduo. And the way that you do that is when you post a photo, so I'm going to, no, okay, we're going to do this, and then I'm going to end up deleting it. Strong speed. So get the photo all ready to post, like we showed you in the direct message, except we're going to post it. And then right here, add a photo map, turn that on, and then name this location. So I'm not going to show this because this is live. So let's say I could pick anything where I am, just like you check in on stuff on Facebook. We'll go to create a location, and I just created add me, www.facebook.com. So when I start to type in ADD, pops right up, and I click it, and then I post it. There you go. And so that's another way to keep, you know, reinforcing your Facebook is there and accessible. So a way to get people also to add you on Facebook is to host weekly wrap parties and advertise them on Instagram, weekly online wrap parties, which we're actually going to get more consistent at because we're really building Instagram and Facebook.
She's going to start hosting them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not like people hangout ones.
I'm gonna host our wrap Wednesdays here at the house.
There you go.
She's gonna do the online wrap parties.
Yeah, and to do a weekly online wrap party, which we're gonna do a team one. We're gonna talk to Diamonds and Above and figure out a good day. And post a post on Instagram, just a picture, like you can go to Word Swag and make a picture what says who has Facebook and what's free wraps. And you post it on Instagram, and when people say me, you know, or who has Facebook and wants to win some wraps, and when people are commenting me or whatever, you tell them, hey, add me on Facebook and I'll add you to the event. And then that's where you get people on your Facebook, so you're able to network with them. And this is the other reason why you don't want to have the same content in both places. Everything you post on Facebook, you don't post on Instagram. Everything you post on Instagram, you don't post on Facebook, because if you've got the same people in both networks, then they're seeing the same thing twice, and it's not original. So that's kind of Instagram in a nutshell. That's Newbie to Ruby. That's steps to success. That's charting a Ruby. And I was shooting for it all to be done by 10 o'clock, and it's 10:09. So we did not do that bad.
And now it's my turn.
We have a perfect family call. And so yeah, so we're gonna let you guys go so that we can all get on the corporate family call because we're a little late. but get out there, rock Instagram, just start using it. Take these tips and tricks and notes, and we'll have more and more and more. But just get out there and do it, and be consistent with it, and work for it, and it'll work for you.
Follow It Works Global on Facebook and Twitter, and just use their pictures. They'll post new pictures every day, and you'd be surprised. It seems like cheating. You just take their picture and repost it, and all of a sudden you just say something quick and easy about it, like, I love my greens. I got so many leads off of I love my greens with a picture of greens for Network Global.
Yeah. So
quick and easy stuff.
And that's one of your 3-3 rules. So, you know, that's one of your 3 before and afters, your 3 lifestyle posts. So, you know, just get out there and do it. And we're excited to see everybody grow with Instagram. So we love you guys. We hope you have a great night. Get on the corporate family call now, and we will see you guys again soon.